more trouble around here.
If I told you I'm with the Minutemen, would you still want to shoot me? I'm calling it right here. This world can officially bite my ass. Just don't turn into some damn Nuka-Cola hoarder.
So, I know you're from a vault. How would you describe the time inside?
It was just me and 1,000 guinea pigs. They turned carnivorous.
You didn't hear the name Kellogg at all, did you?
Oh, yeah. I heard their names, their home addresses, and where their diary keys are hidden.
All right, calm down.
Are you saying you were alive?
What?
I am immortal. Good.
I don't know what you said.
I did not.
A group of them took over the old Ironworks, and they'll shoot you just as soon as look.
It's a thing. The Ironworks used to be such a nice place. This is just a fancy way of saying that you're looting everything you can get your hands on. It's a good plan. If we make it back.
Can't go walking around without insurance.
Unless it's keep dumb assholes away from the insurance, I'm not interested. Nick and I are gonna share a mind. I'm not gonna see him in any compromising positions, am I?
And smart mouth was all it took to solve the problem. You would have found your son right now.
Of the people for the
I can tell I'm gonna like you already.
You ready for your medical exam?
As long as it doesn't involve petroleum jelly and rubber gloves. I'm ready. We should try plugging you into a toaster next. Fresh toast.
It's nice to know that even when I'm about to have a foreign object shoved into my noggin, you find new horrible ways to laugh at my expense.
So is that pump all fixed up now?
Yep. All patched up with duct tape and bubble gum. Me? Playing a game. First idiot who grabs my ass gets his arm broken.
So is that pump all fixed up now?
Yep. All patched up with duct tape and bubble gum. Me? Playing a game. First idiot who grabs my ass gets his arm broken. 10 points if he's drunk.
Look at me. I'm a ghoul. Freak.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you were pretty ugly before.
From this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of knight.
A knight? What is this? The Dark Ages? You trust in my family's future to a god. That's
As a child, was never exposed to radiation for an extended period of time.
My father said I used to sit way too close to the TV. Oh, I'm going to move it. Las Vegas superpowers, people are stealing these clothes. Seriously?
Might have all the no.
I'm gonna need a really sharp ice cream scoop.
I'm sure you'll manage.
What? You don't have a spare teleporter lying around. What kind of egghead are you? Next time I have to watch someone's life story. I want... Wait, what? You're a robot? What else have you been keeping from me?
You ever had sexual relations?
It was a dare.
That hardly qualified. Consider it not.
Well, there was this one really ugly guy in college. I mean, I had to get drunk and it was a dare.
That hardly qualifies.
Yeah, there's a cliche, all right. It's buried underneath your bad sense of humor.
You keep that kind of talk up, I might just start thinking we're friends.
If your power armor's too tight to watch, if the one's about to crash into the ground, or the robot's got haywire, come see me.
While you're at it, my car's making this weird noise when I back it out of the driveway.
If the one's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's got haywire, come see me.
While you're at it, my car's making this weird grinding noise when I back it out of the driveway.
Her presence is coming. Sure as an elephant.
My secret code? The code phrase is...
Just create order. You enter his private restroom when no one is looking. And
Oh, I'd put a firecracker in his toilet. Bam! It never gets old.
rules create order. And order promotes efficiency.
You sound like my 5th grade math teacher. In my secret club, the old...
Rules create order. And order promotes efficiency.
You sound like my 5th grade math teacher. In my secret code, the code phrase is just 2 words. Awesome and me.
So, you're Bobby's new toy.
This year's hottest gift. Get one before they're gone.
And you get to work.
No, I followed you down here for the exercise. Next stop, the railroad. Choo-choo! Oh, you must not have known. I'm a superhero. I do this for a living. Because a robot with no limbs is exactly what you want for your digging operation.
Kill you when you were on ice.
You want to try for round 2, huh? Let's go. I do this for a living. Because a robot with no limbs is exactly what you want for your digging operation.
They should have killed you when you were on ice.
You want to try, you must not have heard. I'm a superhero. I do this for a living. Because a robot with no limbs is exactly what you want for your digging operation.
They should have killed you when you were on ice.
You want to try for round 2, huh? Let's go.
What? What are you talking about?
Wait. Are you just playing a joke on me?
Now that you've had a chance to roam the Pridland, what do you think, Knight?
Cute boat.
Referring to this vessel as a boat.
Killed you when you're on ice.
The human being walking.
That explosion came from the old CIT ruins. I mean, if you believe the stories or the history, could the Institute really have been destroyed?
God, did you see that explosion? The old CIT ruins, they're just a big crater.
The Minutemen are in town. You know, one of these days, I might sign up myself.
Hey there, General. Just spreading the good news to Diamond City.
People seem happy to have the Minutemen back. Feels good.
Guess we're not going to be short of recruits now, huh, General?
Hey.
The Minutemen are looking out for us. I'm glad someone in the...
I was on duty when I seen that airship fall out of the sky. I wonder if anyone survived.
Officer?
What the heck was that Institute guy talking about? The above world will cease to exist? I don't like the sound of that.
Hello, Father. We are here to make the Institute's presence known to the surface. The Institute is now the undisputed authority in the Commonwealth. Have a nice day. Do not be alarmed. The Institute merely wishes you to know we exist. Do not be alarmed. The Institute merely wishes you to know we exist.
Hey.
So the Synths are just walking among us now. Huh. Guess we better get used to it. Did you see the explosion? That blimp the Brotherhood had. The whole sky was on fire.
Got small arm.
That explosion came from the old CIT ruins. I mean, if you believe the stories or the history, could the Institute really have... I was on duty when I seen that airship fall out of the sky.
It's ruins. They're just a big crater now. We got a free workbench for all your modifications. Scopes, clip sizes, barrels.
Sensor free. Gotta keep my cover. Gotta keep my cover. Hey.
Did you hear? They say the railroad took on the Institute and won. That's crazy, right? Shop in safely. No synths allowed at the surplus.
Did you see the explosion? That blimp the Brotherhood had. The whole sky was on fire.
Holy nuts. A giant freaking robot just walked by here like it was nothing. Now I seen everything.
Officer.
The legend herself. Way to give it to the Institute. You're like my hero or something. I don't know. Thanks.
Excuse me. These Brotherhood of Steel guys ain't too bad. Spend plenty of money.
Along with the Brotherhood.
Massachusetts, a bustling, thriving state full of happy, progressive people. That was until 2077. Massachusetts, a bustling, thriving state full of happy, progressive people. That was until 2077. Massachusetts, a bustling, thriving
Massachusetts, crazy.
full of happy, progressive people.
it's a Karen screaming, and then it just drops a bomb because it's Fallout 4. Because Fallout 4 is based on Massachusetts. Yeah.
That was until 2077. But what if the bombs didn't drop? What if something else happened? Something even worse? You see, in this reality, the leading minds of this great state were developing a cure for the most insidious disease known to humankind. A disease that plagues the citizens of America. A disease...
We're just showing a bunch of Karens in... What?
Get away from here! In this reality, the world was united in one goal. The goal to cure the most insidious plague known to man. But disaster struck. The Karens escaped, and their collective toxicity plunged this world into an irradiated nightmare. Now, 200 years later, the Commonwealth is unlike anything you've seen before. A world dominated by into an irradiated nightmare. Now, 200 years later, the Commonwealth is unlike anything you've seen before. A world dominated by irradiated abominations who rule the Commonwealth's main regions. The rules for this challenge are quite simple. Our Vault Dweller starts off with a permanent stack of 1 rads per second. Every in-game day that goes by, that being 1 hour and 12 minutes, the radiation doubles. We go from 2, 4, 8 to 16 rads per second in the span of just 4 days, or 5 real-life hours, until eventually, on day 11, we're hit with 2,048 rads per second, obliterating us in an instant. If we haven't prepared well enough with radiation protection, consumable health items, and leveled enough for the correct perks, the entire run can become easily soft-locked, preventing us from even progressing at all. And oh boy, did this happen a lot. The goal? To rid the Commonwealth of its 4 sources of radiation, defeating these monstrosities and saving the citizens of America before this radiation eventually encompasses the entire world. Who is our protagonist taking on this colossal challenge today? Well, the only one brave enough to take on the might of the Karens. The one, the only, Groknak the Barbarian. Groknak's primal hatred for the radiation making his groin itch grants him a unique perk. For every boss killed, the excess radiation released from the entity affects the rest of the playthrough, and thus, after every boss, the difficulty increases by 1. Can our protagonist save the Commonwealth from this irradiated threat, or will they succumb to the barrage of radiation and be melted from existence? Welcome to the story of Groknak and his crusade to cleanse the Commonwealth. So initially, we have a few goals to start this challenge. Every moment not spent progressing or earning experience is a potential softlock, and I'll be damned if I'm going to restart this run for the 40th time. As you'd probably expect, leveling up as fast as possible is our primary goal. We need to secure some of these sweet perks as early on as possible in order to keep our face from melting off. So whilst we scrap the entirety of Sanctuary Hills, we'll use this time to introduce Groknak's stats. And I know what you're thinking. Groknak, a big, strong, stupid Muscle Man, utilizing perks like Idiot Savant and Pack Mule. And to that I say, how dare you disrespect my boy Groknak like that? You don't get into this shape through sheer brute force. Oh no. Groknak has a very particular set of skills that make him a nightmare for people like you. He has maxed out endurance and maxed out intelligence. Yes, that's right. That means this is a build without access to Idiot Savant, losing that ability to randomly gain 3 times normal experience, a perk that is generally considered to be the best experience boost throughout the entirety of a playthrough. We instead need to rely on our superior intellect to level up quickly and destroy our enemies, because every point of intellect increases your experience gain by about 3%. However, despite this unorthodox approach, we will still be relying on Groknak's classic playstyle of, smashing people over the head with a comically large chunk of metal.
Why are you blue?
So worry not, my friend. Groknak still smash. He just does it whilst understanding the quantum physics behind the blood mist that emits from his foe's gaping wounds. Now that Sanctuary Hills is reduced to nothing more than an abandoned car park, we can begin moving towards our next goal. The first steps begin with grinding experience. To do this, we'll be stacking as much intelligence beyond the cap as we can, and
You try breakfast?
We could do this the easy way. Red marks all over his face, and then he's just